recently it was announced that Ricoh decided to buy Pentax out for 128 million US dollars, which made me a little sad because if you remember last time, I've been saving up some money to buy out Pentax myself. So, help Pentax, because they're not Sony. So we're a little bit concerned as to what might happen to the Pentax brand. So, we've decided to finally review a Pentax camera. This is the Pentax KR. This is the Pentax KR, successor to the entry-level DSLR, the KX, although it's somehow more famous for its colourful livery options. Now the Pentax KR series comes in a whole myriad of different colours and limited editions. We decided to pick the white one because this is the least psychedelic and doesn't require you to be on LSD to look at it. He's just kicking footballs at his sick friend. I've got the flu, leave me alone. Whoosh, have that. And then we've got a Billy No Mates there, who's playing with no friends, just himself. I shouldn't laugh. Yeah, I should laugh. Oh, he's over there! Here's a good tip. Don't wear a football shirt, then you come fully kitted in a football kit, and you do that. It's like owning a Nikon D3S and then taking pictures of bottle caps. Actually, loads of people who do that. The KR doesn't try to be something it's not. There's no pretensions. The Pentax KR is actually the cheapest Pentax DSLR in the range. But despite being the cheapest DSLR in the Pentax range, it's got some decent functions. I mean, it's got 12 megapixels, which is alright. More than enough for the average photographer. That guy's got boobs. Man boobs. Moobs. Mitts. Actually, he's bigger than me. Let's not take pictures of him. He'll probably kill me. Actually, stuff it. Let's have a go. Let's leave it. She's not jogging. Oi! Run a bit. That's not even speed walking. Cheating. It offers some fun little perks for those who want a little bit of fun with their photography too. One neat addition is that you've got these creative filters. And there's quite a lot of them. If I can access them. The menu is ridiculous on this. Like quantum physics. Here we go. You got cross-processing. Various, oh no. What does Locke look like when his face has been cross-processed digitally? And there's different colour options for cross-processing also. Here we go. It's green tint, yellow tint. He's already yellow. Or pink. Ooh, no, magenta, sorry. And you've got some other digital filters. There's toy camera, retro. There's too many, it's just boring. Zombie. Attack of zombies. Do you think if I go there he'll projectile vomit on me and eat my blood? Or do I think that's a vampire? Oh shit, I had a filter on. No, it really does look like a zombie film. You've also got HDR functions with various settings from completely tasteless to reasonably tasteful. That's funny. Although, they kind of haven't really bothered, have they? One weird quirk of this is that in place of where you'd normally find a depth of field preview, is the lens mount button. So if you're really, really, really uncareful, you think, oh, depth of field preview, oh no, oh, my lens has dropped, but it doesn't matter because it's cheap rubbish anyway, so. This is something which you can learn to work around, perhaps by sticking your fingers to the grip with super glue, but other things can't be avoided. Now this kit comes with the 18-55mm lens, which comes in a rather fetching white and black. It's kind of like a mini L telephoto lens. But the trouble with this lens is that it's bloody noisy. It's like a robot with Tourette syndrome. And it's also got a poppy-uppy flash. What? Did I do something wrong? But it's quite weird. I mean, the way you press it down, it feels almost toy-like. It's unlike no other. And I think I just stole a slogan off some other company there. Look at that. You know, not only is this lens really noisy, it also makes quite a bit of vibrations when it focuses. Which is just as well that it's got in-body stabilisation. It's like somebody strapped a sex toy to the front of this camera. Should ask Locke, he's experienced it. Lenses can be changed, of course, and Pentax has some lovely prime lenses available, including the very tasty limited range. But what about the camera body? Well, in terms of design, it's far from being a pretty picture. Actually, it's bloody ugly. Look at it. Look at those lines. It looks like it was made out of polygon graphics. And you've got these screws here showing. And these lines, it's not actually flush. It looks like somebody took the camera apart and then put it back together. In fact, it looks like I took it apart and put it back together. And the switches are probably the worst I've ever seen. Look at that. And that goes with all the buttons and flappy bits. And the grip just doesn't feel nice in the hands. It's like it's made for a giant Lego man. Really not that comfortable. See this little bit here? It's almost like they designed this part of the camera and they thought, damn, we've got the flash. Oh, let's just put this on top. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Apart from all of those hideous atrocities that I just mentioned, it's all right. What's going on? All right. You see the switch? See, somehow the switch has managed to get stuck in between AF, autofocus, and MF, manual focus, although I can think of another word, a couple words rather, for MF. So it's semi-auto mode. But as much as I poke fun at this camera, it really isn't all that bad. Shall I push him in? As I mentioned before, Pentax was my first camera, my first SLR. I quite like the brand. And actually I quite like this camera, even though it looks like Joan Collins' handbag. It's got all the camera functions you really need. And perhaps some that are actually better than the other entry-level cameras also. Actually, the KR is a pretty formidable DSLR for stills. It has high ISO capabilities too, with a maximum of 25,600, and the noise performance is pretty good throughout the range. You know, with a 6 frames per second continuous burst rate, this is actually quite good for an entry-level camera like this. When you think about cameras like the 600D, that only has 3.7 frames per second. Let's go for continuous burst to gun these birds down. Action! Which is quite amazing. It's quite fun. And this thing has got 11 autofocus points. It's actually improved over the previous KX, and that you can see the points show up. But the Pentax is quite often overlooked, especially given the fact that Canon and Nikon exist. But the thing is, with this Pentax KR, it's just not different enough, not diverse enough. It's just not that unique compared to the other DSLRs on the market. So why would anybody buy the Pentax KR? And the thing is, now Ricoh are going to own Pentax. Who knows what's going to happen to these Pentax DSLRs? Who knows what will happen when the Pentax camera business is transferred from Hoya to Ricoh in October? Will they continue flying the flag for this brand that is steeped with history? Or will the Pentax brand be dissolved by Ricoh, a company that has expressed its desire to be in the profitable DSLR segment? Will the Pentax brand be pushing up the daisies in months to come? It is likely, however, that things will change, so we thought that would make a commemorative limited edition of our own, a symbol of giving it a good sending off, a memorial, a decent burial. Now it can be at ones with nature. Rest in peace, colourful Pentax camera.